All right, as y'all can see, what we're gonna be talking about, Terence Crawford. So I heard the whole thing of what Crawford had to say, and I'm just gonna tell you, the one thing that I got from that is ownership. Ownership. Okay. He said multiple times, look, I'm my own boss. I'm a free agent. Like, I make the moves, I make the decisions. And he's like, look, man, I got the opportunity to make a bag, 25 mil guaranteed for this fight with Errol Spence Jr. and myself. And I can make those decisions. It might not be the decisions that most people would take. It might not be the way that you might want him to do it. But it doesn't really matter though, because at the end of the day, it's Terence Crawford's career. It's his decision. And that's what you can do when you run the whole table, when you got the whole thing. When you're a free agent, when you own the whole thing, you own your content, which is being a fighter. So he's not signed to no promotional company. He's not signed to no management company, no nothing like that. It's just him. And hey, look, you have to give him a lot of respect. Now, I don't know all the ins and outs. Some of the stuff that he said, like when he was talking about Boots Ennis, he said that was never presented to him. Right. Boots has been called. Now, granted, I don't know the backdoor conversations and the actual negotiations. A lot of this stuff could be just ploys by other parties, but it seems to me that Boots is trying to get in the ring with anybody. And so what Crawford could have said is, look, you know where I'm at, you know where Boots is at. It's just not the right timing for me, because I can get a big check fighting nobodies, or I can get a huge check fighting Spence. Why would I take a nothing check to face somebody that's extremely dangerous in Boots? And it could have just been, but that's just how I feel about it. Now, moving forward with this, you got a lot of good insights from the interview talking about Al Heyman and what Al Heyman was trying to do as far as negotiation, and also how he was moving in the negotiation. And you can tell that Al Heyman probably didn't want this fight as bad as Terence Crawford wanted the fight. Doesn't mean that Errol Spence Jr. didn't want the fight. I think Errol Spence Jr. wanted the fight, but it seemed that Al Heyman wanted it in a certain framework that was the norms, and he wanted it done a certain type of way. It seems that Al Heyman is sort of that way. It's like, I want it done a certain type of way. And Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., both of these are young guys, and Terence Crawford is saying, look, man, give me the bag. Give me I don't care about the right way to do this thing. Give me the bag. You know what I'm saying? Man, get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he's trying to get. And Al Heyman is like, look, the politics of this is how we do things. This is how, and Crawford's like, I can respect the mother and everything like that. Your mom is going through some health issues. Like, that was sort of crazy that Terence put that out there, air that out. But he's like, look, I understand you're going through some issues. I'll hold off for a little bit. But bro, a whole 6 months. Look, I ain't holding out for nobody. If somebody's telling me I can get 10 million guaranteed to fight this no-name guy, I feel like he's a powerful competition. Y'all might not know about him. It doesn't really matter. But look, these folks are gonna pay me $10 million to wipe the floor with this guy. Yo, I'll take that bag. And I'll come back around. And he said, hey man, if Spence wants to spin a block after he gets through with what he's got going on, he wants to come see me, hey, let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Crawford, to me, I already had a lot of, me personally, I like the way that he moves. And I know some people, they might say whatever, but Crawford's like, look, man, I'm young, man. Like, I'm in my 30s. Sitting in there with bosses, hedge funds. Like, he was giving game to me, saying, hey, look, yeah, these hedge funds are talking to me about 2 hedge funds. And I don't know if this is true or not, but look, the fact that hedge funds are in the game and saying, hey, we'll give you 25 mil and give Errol Spence Jr. 25 mil, guaranteed 50 million. Like, do I think that was going to generate that type of pay-per-view? No. But bruh, if these folks are going to pay, bruh, get that bag. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I learned a lot. And I saw that Al Heyman is clearly, he's a, I like it done this way, young brother, you know, young brother, I want it done this way. This is the way that we do things. And then Terence Crawford, he was like, look, hey, how about you, Spence, me, and my lawyer, we get in a room, us 4, and we just hash out how the deal's gonna go. Look, I'll take no guarantees, but I gotta have transparency on how I'm gonna get paid on the back end. Yo, I tell you what, that gave a lot of insight. A lot of insight. And if y'all weren't paying attention, see, I'm learning this whole thing from the ground up. The only thing I knew was when I first started this channel, y'all bear me witness. When I first started this channel, now we're 10,000 subscribers strong, but when I started this channel, it was just me getting hyped up about Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. Facts. I was just in my room, and I saw that this fight was going to come through, and I was like, hey man, I just want to record me saying who I think is going to win. I wasn't in no professional nothing. I'm learning all this stuff from the ground up, and when I heard what Terence Crawford was saying, that let me know that, man, and I did a video about how these folks get paid and who gets paid what. This is the reason why Al Heyman was like, look, young fella, like, we're gonna do it this way. Crawford's like, no we ain't. I mean, I'll rock with you, but only to a certain point. But you start talking about a whole year before we get in this. No, bruh. Nope. I'm gonna go get my bag, and then I'll come back around if y'all still here. If you're not, oh well, you know what I'm saying? If you want to vacate, I'll take them belts. It doesn't matter to me. Yo, Crawford, I'm rocking with Crawford. Now I know some of the channels, I was looking at some of the channels, and some of the boxing channels were coming out saying a whole lot of stuff about Crawford, saying he's ducking, saying this and that. And you can't really refute because I don't know the backstories. So I'm not going to argue with somebody that I don't know the backstories of it, right? But when you get from at least one side of the horse's mouth in Crawford, now we got to see what Spence got to say about it. Spence been real quiet. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But from what I can see, my vantage point, from where I'm gathering from it, yo, Crawford came through like, bro, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. And Al Heyman had to come to me and talk to me. I talked to him. Al talked to me. He wasn't saying, bro. He said, I talked to Spence and said, bro, we can get this bag. And Spence is saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta talk to Al. Right. Look, all I can say is, brother, ownership. Like I said at the beginning of this, ownership. So for me, that was the biggest takeaway for me is, as a young brother myself, I gotta have ownership, control, all the way through and through. So hopefully y'all take that and you say, hey, if nothing else, I'm gonna get my ownership and control. Forget these folks, man, trying to get in your pocket. Crawford's like, no, man, nobody's getting in my pocket. I'm gonna go and get this 10 mil and now spin back around. And hey, I might even, it don't matter who I take. And then he's like, and then he said, man, Black Prime. He almost said Black Pride, you know what I'm saying? Yo, BLK, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm learning a whole lot, bro. Like hedge funds, how these negotiations go down is pretty straightforward when you really look at it. And it really comes down to if you own and control what you got, they gotta come talk to you. They're not talking to nobody else. They gotta come and talk to you. So I ain't signing jack. Everything that you see here, bro, this is my microphone. This is my software. You know what I'm saying? This is my computer. This is my channel. Like, and then it's a legalized entity. I got the thing legalized, like it's an LLC. It's the whole thing this is us. You know what I'm saying? The headphones, these are mine. Like the camera, that's mine. So the lighting, bro, that's mine. All the editing now, this is what we're doing. It's ours. Like we own this. No, we ain't coming down, man. So I learned that from Crawford. Ownership, bro. Partner and ownership, control of your own thing. So yeah, that's all I got, man. I just wanted to stress that. I really liked learning from Terence Crawford. I listened to that whole thing and I said, man, okay, the young brother is really teaching me something. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm learning. I'm young too. So but yeah, this was really helpful. Very, very, very helpful. I'm really liking it. Hopefully we can see what Aerospence got to say next. So yeah. So that's all I got. With that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified of all the good content we got this year and beyond. And with that being said, as always, peace, one love. Hey, we out of here. Let's get it.